Tensions escalate. Russia declares state of emergency in Kursk following alleged Ukrainian attack by Satori News. In a significant escalation of cross-border tensions, Russian President Vladimir Putin has pointed the finger at Ukraine, branding an incident in the Kursk region as a major provocation. The southeastern part of Russia has been thrust into a state of emergency following 2 days of intense fighting that allegedly began on Tuesday. In response to the flare-up, Alexei Smirnov, acting governor of Kursk, announced the heightened state of readiness as the region weathers civilian injuries and reported fatalities. According to the Russian Ministry of Health, the conflict has inflicted injuries upon 31 civilians, with at least 6 children among the wounded on Wednesday. The preceding day, Smirnov had grimly accounted for the deaths of 5 individuals, citing an incursion by Ukrainian troops utilizing tanks and armored vehicles as the cause of the casualties. Notably, Russia has withheld casualty figures for its military personnel. Moscow maintains that its forces repelled the Ukrainian aggression with a combination of air and artillery assaults on Wednesday, necessitating the deployment of reinforcements. Accounts from local witnesses describe a scene of desperation as civilians scrambled to flee the embattled border areas amidst drone strikes. Suja priest Evgeny Shestopolov relayed to Russian media in a recorded message that residents had sought refuge in his church as their town, populated by roughly 5,000 people, was on fire. While facts are still emerging, the magnitude of damage and progress of Ukrainian forces are not yet fully documented. Combat engagement reports by Ukrainian and Russian military bloggers and the Institute for the Study of War hint at an advancement of several kilometers by Ukrainian fighters into Russian territory. Addressing Russian officials, Putin received updates from General Valery Gerasimov, stating that an onslaught involving around 1,000 Ukrainian soldiers had been stymied, a figure triple the count initially released by Russia's defense ministry, and that these forces would be driven back across the border. Ukraine's President Volodymyr Zelensky and the General Staff have not publicly acknowledged the Kursk situation, although enhanced combat activities are noted in the neighboring Sumy region. As per Ukraine's General Staff, attempted advancements by Russian forces using aircraft and heavy artillery in Sumy have been unsuccessful, inflicting considerable losses upon them. Internationally, the United States expressed its intent to seek clarity from Ukraine concerning the alleged incursion, stating it had not been forewarned. U.S. officials reiterated that American weaponry supplied to Ukraine should be used solely to repel imminent threats just across the border, implying restrictions against its use for offensives within Russian territory. The State Department criticized the Kremlin's description of the incident as a little bit rich, given Russia's breach of Ukraine's borders in February 2022. As the situation in Suja evolves, Russia publicizes advancements on the eastern Ukrainian front, claiming territorial gains since mid-June. The confrontations near Suja mark a continuation of incursions by pro-Kiev forces, highlighting the protracted and volatile nature of the conflict. Thank you for choosing Satori News.